So 3 unit B could do better. Our grammar here is used to. For example, did you used to like elementary school? Yes, I did. I used to have a great time. In elementary school, are you in elementary school now? No, it's a time in the past that finished. Did you go to elementary school for one day? No, you went to elementary school many times. It was a routine in the past. Take a look at the school subjects, different possible school subjects. For me, for example, I used to study art, but I didn't used to be good at it. I used to study foreign languages. I used to study French, but I wasn't very good at it. I didn't used to be good at it. I used to study geography. I used to study history. I used to be okay in these subjects. I used to be okay in IT. I used to be good at literature. I used to be good at math in elementary school, but I didn't used to be good at math in high school after 16 years old. I used to be okay in PE, and I used to be quite good at science, physics, chemistry, biology. But what about some famous people from history? You can check this, the reading in your book with people like John Lennon, Helen Fielding, the author of Bridget Jones' Diary, John F. Kennedy, George Bush, and Princess Diana. To complete part C here, which is 5 questions or summaries about these people. I can give you the answers if I remember them. Who didn't used to be very organized was John F. Kennedy, used to make other children laugh. Now I forget, maybe John Lennon. Used to be a little strange is George Bush. Used to use very complicated vocabulary was Helen Fielding, and used to cry a lot was Princess Diana. So, example sentences. We have JFK didn't used to be very organized. Lennon used to make the other children laugh. George Bush used to be a little strange. Helen Fielding used to use very complicated vocabulary. Princess Diana used to cry a lot at school. Is this past, present, or future? This is all past. We are in school. They used to. And we have 4 positives and 1 example of negative. Didn't used to. And what's the next verb? The next verb is the main verb in the sentence. Be, make, be, use, and cry in these examples. What form is that verb? Right, it's the base form. Didn't used to be very organized. Didn't used to or used to make the children laugh. Used to be a little strange. Used to use, right? The first use is part of used to, indication of time. But use, the second one, is our main verb. That's possible, like we see with have, had, and other examples. Didn't do, and used to cry. Does used to refer to the present or the past? It's the past. And part 2, does used to refer to things that happened once or things that happened repeatedly? It's things that happened repeatedly, not one event in the past. It happened many times. repeatedly in the past. That's used to. So let's practice in the grammar bank. It's page 144. I want to show you the form a little. Here we have positive, negative, and question examples. Here, when I was a child, I used to play on the street. My brother used to have very long hair. That is USED, 4 letters with the D. But check here, the negative. Children didn't used to watch much TV when my father was young. My daughter didn't used to like vegetables. So the negative is with didn't, but also what's different here? There's no D. The pronunciation is basically the same. I used to play, I didn't used to watch. But in writing, be careful. The negative with didn't and use, U-S-E, no D. It's the same for questions. We use did and no D, used to. Okay, keep that in mind. The next verb we see here is base form. Play, have, watch, like, wear, and like. Base form, nice and simple. Okay, let's practice. Who is this? This is John. The first picture is John in the past, and this is John in the present now. Is John the same man as he was in the past? No, he's a different man now. Let's write sentences about his changes. For example, he used to be slim. Slim, now he's regular. Complete 5 sentences with your ideas. Pause, complete, and let's check. So first, long hair. What's the verb? You have long hair or have short hair in English. So he used to have long hair. He used to have long hair. D because positive. But the glasses is true in the present, false in the past. So this is negative. And the verb is not use like it is in Spanish. It's wear. We wear glasses in English. So he, the negative is didn't, and used to is with D or no D? No D. And the verb is wear in the base form. He didn't used to wear glasses. Number 3 is a beard. In English, you have a beard. So he didn't, negative again. Now he has a beard. In the past, he didn't have a beard. Also, he didn't used to have a beard. Number 4, he doesn't play soccer now, but in the past, he used to, positive, so with the D, and play is the verb. He used to play soccer. And 5 is also a negative sentence. Again, our verb is wear. You wear a tie in English. So he didn't used to wear a tie. Okay. Part B, we make sentences with used to, positive, didn't used to, negative, or did used to, the question. For example, here I want to make a question with the subject you and an idea have long hair. The example is, did you used to have long hair? For me, that's true. I used to have long hair. Because now I don't. Okay, let pause And let's check. Going to make a little space. Sorry. Okay, number one is my sister hates math, but she loves it now. I want positive. So that is my sister used to hate math, but she loves it. Positive. The verb is hate in the base form. Two, where, you, and work. Put with used to as a question. Where did you used to work? Three. Negative with I like vegetables when I was a child. So I didn't used to like vegetables when I was a child. No D. Used to with no D. It's negative. Four. What you do on summer vacation when you were young? Question. What did you used to do on summer vacation when you were a child? Five. Americans put a lot of ice in drinks. Negative. Americans didn't used to put a lot of ice in drinks in the past. Now they do. I didn't know that. Number six, this building be a movie theater. Positive. This building used to with a D because it's positive. Used to and be is the base form. No change. Used to be a movie theater. Seven. Question for your brother teach here. Did your brother used to teach here? Let's create more space. Number eight. I be a New York Yankees fan. These books like baseball. I don't know why. Negative. I didn't used to be a New York Yankees fan. Number nine. Jeff have a motorcycle. Make a question. Did Jeff used to have a motorcycle? And 10. Telegrams. You know what a telegram is? Telegrams used to be a way of sending important messages. And that's positive. Telegrams used to be a way of sending important messages before the telephone. I have never seen a telegram in real life. Okay, that's used to in practice. Positive, negative, and question. Important to remember, used USED for positive, USE only for negative and question. This is for repeated events in the past. See you next time.